What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be taking a CD out of my collection and improvising a poster from it. Again, no idea what the CD is going to be, but I'm feeling Swiss design today. Alright, let's head over to the randomizer. Alright, got the CD collection copied, and we'll paste it into here and pick a random CD. Whitenoise Superstar. Yes, an Astrobrite CD. Let me go grab that. So Whitenoise Superstar is an album by Astrobrite, and it's one of my favorites by them. I recently did a video on the album All the Stars Will Fall by Astrobrite. If you want to see it, check it out right here. And as you can see right here, all of the imagery is inverted colors. So I'll probably do something with a similar effect here. And for those who are wondering, yes, you can mix that style with Swiss design. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so almost every image from this album art is a woman lying on a couch. However, the images are a little bit seductive, so I think I'm going to stay away from that. But I think we can still find something with a similar vibe. So let's see what we've got here for a woman on couch. And I'm just going to look through here and see if I can find anything that jumps out at me. Okay, so without going too far into these images, there are tons of them on the website. I've narrowed it down to just a few here. This was the first one that I found, and I do like the vibe of it. I really like the look on her face, so I think that this could communicate the feel of the album. This one's also a really good one. Her face is kind of like that semi-seductive. It's a little bit more mysterious, but I do like it. This one is probably the least like the ones that are from the album artwork, so I'm probably not going to use this one. It was just something to consider. This one I like a lot because it's more of a close-up. It has some of that seductive nature to it, but it has the potential to be part of a more abstract art piece. So I'm going to download this one, and I'll try this one as well. I might see if I can do like a mashup of the two images. Okay, so in a rare move, I'm actually going to start in Photoshop and then add the typography later from Illustrator. I think this one is going to be our main image just because it's a little bit closer to what the album art actually is. So I'm going to go ahead and actually place it. I do like this placement right here. So in order to match this style that's on the cover, all we have to do is invert the colors. So we're just going to do Command I on our keyboard. And as you can see, we're pretty much there already. I wanted to switch to this view so you could see it a little bit better. It may be hard to see, but this is really, really sharp right here. This is not at all a smooth image. So I'm going to intentionally make these areas very sharp. So I'm going to go up here to Filter, Sharpen, and Sharpen More. And I'm just going to do that probably 2 or 3 times or so just to give it more of a jagged look. Okay, so that looks good. We've got that texture going on there that really matches the album cover itself. So when you look at this as a whole, it's obvious that you're looking at a woman lying down, but it's still abstract enough to where it's kind of causing you a little bit of confusion. And I really want to blow out those white areas because the name of this album is Whitenoise Superstar. So we're going to go up here to Filter, Filter Gallery. We're going to go to Distort and Diffuse Glow. I'm going to turn the graininess down to probably 1. And as you can see here, what we're doing is we're really blowing out those white areas. So if you adjust your glow amount, it's obviously going to take it down, but we don't want to go to something like this because that's going to completely blow everything out. So 10 is a happy medium, and this is what 15 looks like. This is a little bit too overblown for me. I think I'm going to go with 12. And if you turn your clear amount all the way down to 0, then it's actually going to show all of that white through. I'm going to stick with 15 here because 20 is a little bit too much, and I think 15 is just right. So I'm going to hit OK, and it'll apply that to it. So just that little difference here. Here's the before, and here's the after. This is looking a lot closer to the album cover. Okay, I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this and drop this into our Illustrator document here so we can get a good sense of where the type is actually going to be. This will be a very minimalist type poster. It's going to be more of a focus on the imagery itself. But whenever you're blending imagery with your Swiss design, you want to make your typography a lot more minimal. So I'm going to go in here and kern this text. And I'm going to go ahead and copy this and move it to the side just in case I need to grab that text again. I'm going to color drop this as well. And I'm going to create outlines. You've probably noticed that I'm not actually using a grid this time, and I can break my own rules. All right, so I'm going to grab this over here, and we're just going to type Whitenoise Superstar, and I'm going to go ahead and kern this as well. All right, and again, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and move this over here. And we made this 1 inch, so I think I'll do 1/2 inch for this. In fact, I think I'm going to focus on the width of this rather than the height. So I like 8 and 6 there. I think that's a good balance. And I don't mind actually this being over a little bit, but I am going to strategically place the Whitenoise Superstar here, and I'm going to bring it in by 1 inch. You want to at least do 1 inch when you're doing 18 by 24 inch posters. Then I'll also bring Astrobrite down to the bottom, and we'll go minus 1.5 inch here, and then just bring it up an extra 1/2 inch. And I just looked it up. Whitenoise Superstar is their 6th album, so I'm just going to put a mysterious 6 in the upper right hand corner. And a 1 inch margin from the top and the right side fits perfectly. All right, so that's looking really cool there. So now I'm just going to grab all of the type and drop it straight here into Photoshop. And we'll just kind of move this over here. I'm going to set my guide layout up, and then we can align it exactly where those need to be. All right, so here's our very simple Astrobrite Whitenoise Superstar, I guess, promo poster. This could be a promo poster, but I just wanted to match the aesthetic of the album cover and the rest of the album artwork, and I wanted also to make it look like it belonged with the rest of the artwork itself. And again, looking at everything, I think that it would fit in just perfectly. Okay, that was a fun project where we didn't really have to do a lot of crazy things in terms of Photoshop, just a minimal effect of inverting the colors and then bringing in some nice Swiss design typography. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think of the poster in the comments. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications to be notified of all future content. Thanks a lot for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.